If you thought Toyota was just going to play it safe again, think again, because the 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross is honestly the biggest surprise I've seen from Toyota in years. And I know this car has always been known as the practical choice. It's a smart choice, the car you buy when you don't want drama. But 2026? This thing comes in with drama, confidence, and some features people have been begging Toyota for. Asterisk, the first thing that hits you is the exterior. Toyota has clearly decided that the Corolla Cross needed personality. And wow, they delivered. The front end is sharper, the grille is cleaner, and the headlights. Bro, the LEDs look straight out of a Lexus. The whole stance feels more athletic now. Less family grocery getter, more small SUV with attitude. Even the wheel arches have been reshaped to look beefier. And depending on the trim, you get these aggressive 18-inch or 19-inch alloys that actually make the car look premium. It finally has that proper SUV road presence people always complained was missing. Asterisk. But here's where Toyota really shocked everyone. The off-road upgrades. Yes, an off-road friendly Corolla Cross. Sounds funny, but they actually made it work. The 2026 model sits slightly higher. The suspension is retuned. And Toyota added something called trail mode, which basically helps the car handle mud, sand, and uneven terrain better than before. Nobody is saying you're about to go rock crawling, but if you're heading to a farmhouse, a beach, or a rough road trip, this little SUV can now hold its own. Asterisk. And of course, Toyota wasn't going to skip the hybrid hype. The 2026 Corolla Cross Hybrid has been completely upgraded, better fuel economy, more responsive acceleration, and a smoother, quieter drive. Toyota's new hybrid setup gives you that instant torque that makes city driving feel way. It's more fun than you'd expect from a Corolla Cross. And the best part? They've actually made it more efficient than the previous generation. So now you're saving fuel and getting a car that feels quicker. That's a rare combo. Asterisk. Now let's talk about the interior, because honestly, this is where the biggest glow up happened. The moment you sit inside, it feels like a Mini R AV4. Toyota finally moved away from that old plasticky design. Everything is cleaner, more modern, more spacious. The dashboard has been redesigned with soft touch materials, the air vents look sleeker, and the center screen. Oh man, Toyota did not play around this time. You now get a large 12.3-inch touchscreen on upper trims and an 8-inch on standard trims, all running the latest Toyota software, which actually feels fast for once. Asterisk, the digital gauge cluster is crisp. The wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are now standard. And yes, finally, Toyota added better ambient lighting. The cabin feels like it belongs in 2026, not 2016. Seats have better cushioning. Road noise is reduced, and rear passengers finally get more legroom and improved AC flow. Even the trunk space is slightly improved thanks to better layout design. Asterisk. And then there are the features. Toyota's Safety Sense got another upgrade, giving you smarter lane assistance, more accurate adaptive cruise control, and even a new driver monitoring system. You also get a 360-degree camera with a cleaner display, improved blind spot monitoring, and thank God, a better parking sensor system. The previous Corolla Cross sensors used to scream at everything. Now they're more precise. Asterisk, another surprising addition is the new panoramic sunroof option. The Corolla Cross has never had such a large glass roof before, and it completely transforms the interior feel. Daytime cruises feel airy, night drives feel premium. It's one of those features that instantly makes the car feel more upscale. Asterisk, now here's the big question. What about the price? Toyota hasn't gone crazy. Depending on the market, the 2026 Corolla Cross is expected to start just slightly above the previous year. But the hybrid and off-road trims might hit a higher mark. Still, Toyota knows their audience. Affordability and reliability are the heart of this car. So they kept it within a range that makes sense for families, students, and everyday drivers. Asterisk, when you compare it to the older Corolla Cross models, the difference is honestly night and day. The old one felt practical, but plain. The 2026 version finally has personality, better performance. and features that make you feel like you're getting your money's worth. Toyota basically kept everything people loved: reliability, comfort, fuel economy, and added everything people were complaining was missing: style, tech, power, and better driving dynamics. Asterisk, it's like Toyota looked at all the reviews, all the memes, all the complaints, and said, okay, fine, we'll fix it all. And they did. Whether you're upgrading from the older Corolla Cross, switching from a sedan, or just looking for a fuel-efficient mini SUV with a premium feel, the 2026 Corolla Cross honestly hits a sweet spot in the market. Asterisk. So yeah, this upgrade is not just small tweaks, it's a full transformation. Exterior looks bolder, interior feels premium, the hybrid system is stronger, and even light off-road adventure is now on the table. Toyota didn't just update the Corolla Cross, they reinvented it. Asterisk.